Are you gonna do it?
Sure. Let's see him jump off the ends with no nose goggles.
Are you gonna jump, Jacob?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's such an adult. Wow.
Wow. Good job. Well, welcome back to PS Everything.
PS everything.
Vacation edition.
Yeah. Get some sun.
Margaritas.
Okay, we need to, I feel like, give a little backstory.
Want my brethren? Me a go get my crepe. Me a go get my picnic. Hunger licked me up. Gotta protect my edges. People have a lot to learn about other people's culture.
No more. Oh my God! It's a real ring!
I am Peter.
I'm Shalene.
And this is PS Everything.
That is so nice.
That was pretty good.
So that happens when you start dating a black woman. Are we recording now?
Yeah.
Oh, we are?
Mm-hmm. Hey, yeah. So this weekend we are up at my uncle's lake house, which is behind us there. Let's see if I can put this up.
The views are just amazing.
There we go. Boom. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Happy Father's Day
Yes, happy Daddy's Day.
to all the dads out there.
Everyone.
Good job.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to be that dad.
That guy. So what are we going to talk about today, PD?
I thought you could lead with that story you told me about your friend.
Oh,
or your
well,
coworker.
coworker? No, this person that I met. Actually, I was at an appointment. She asked, oh, what brought you from New Jersey to Wisconsin? I said, oh, I fell in love, got engaged. And then, she asked more about like what you and everything. And and she was saying how she went to a predominantly white, high school, and she just could never date out of her race, out of her culture.
And
she said, yeah, she's black. And she was saying that she couldn't do that because, it would just be too much to teach, to explain. The differences would just be too much. And I mean, if you want to think about it that way, sure. But
Yeah.
why not just think about other people as people and fall in love with that person and then use your differences to bring you kind of together?
Right.
So I think it would be nice to lead with that, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not falling in love with the color, but you're
Yeah.
falling in love with who the person is, regardless
And
of color.
everyone has their own like priorities and perspectives and everything
Sure.
like that. So if it's your priority that you just don't want to have to deal with like teaching someone about your culture, so
Sure.
you would prefer to just date within your race or culture, okay, that's fine.
Fine.
But
Yeah.
also if other people don't want to do that, then that's fine too.
That's fine too.
And what we found was it was ideal to find someone that was unique and different so that you can learn from their culture and
Yeah.
learn their uniqueness and
Yeah.
learn their differences.
Yeah.
It makes it interesting and fun to like learn every day, and I think that's part of what like attracted me to you was the differences, because I personally don't want to find somebody that's just like me,
Sure.
whether it's culture or the color of my skin or whatever, that's like just like identical to me, because
Yeah.
I already know me,
Yeah.
so I don't need
Be
another
yourself.
me. You want to find someone that complements you, your weaknesses, strengths and weaknesses, someone that complements you,
Yeah.
things that are going on like in the world and in the news and all this stuff, like all this tension is like everybody's like you have to pick a side, you have to like hate somebody or love somebody, and if you don't then you're this or that. Like it's like the differences are what should bring us together.
Yeah.
And like should be interesting, like, oh, they're different, let me hear their story and
Yeah.
learn from it,
Yeah.
and then we can all learn and grow from everybody's differences.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, because you're different, I don't want to associate with
Yeah.
you. Like
No.
that doesn't make sense to
Yeah,
me.
that does not make sense. You could fall in love with someone who looks like you, sure, and that's fine. That's love.
Sure.
And you could fall in love with someone that doesn't look like you, and that's perfectly fine too. It's love. The bottom line is that
Yeah, and
they're
it comes down to
human.
like you
Love.
can't force it. Like if you fall in love with someone that's the same color skin as you or the same culture, awesome.
Fine. It's fine.
But you shouldn't force either way. Obviously, this was super organic.
Yeah.
What's up? Put them in the water.
But another thing with that too is just like her saying, she was saying, I could never date outside of my race, outside of my culture. And I thought to myself, well, that's kind of limiting, right? Because what if you do meet someone and you're like, wow, we really click. But the only thing is that you're not my race and my culture. And if that's the only reason why you wouldn't date the person, I mean, it's kind of restricting. It's kind of limiting.
Yeah.
If there's no other reason why can't we just,
Yeah. And I guess like the whole thing, like you don't want to have to catch them up on like everything your whole life.
Sure.
Because there are a lot of differences.
Yeah.
But I guess what I was saying is that's part of the fun for me is like learning new things about you and your family and how you grew up and things that were different from you and that helps me grow and learn and understand other people too better instead of just having my background and my experiences and stuff.
It's very limited if you just stick to yourself.
Yeah.
But that's what love is all about. Meeting and growing and finding unique things.
We're gonna go watch church?
Oh, sure. We'll meet you up there. It's church watching time. Your family's so adorable.
My mom made margaritas.
Cheers to the margies. My hair is completely wet because this weekend, and let's shift topics a little bit.
Sure, I'm gonna show them the water.
Show them the water.
Wow.
This whole transition into getting to know you and has just made me open to new things, new adventures. Like if I were by myself, I wouldn't be on a bike, even if I'm not doing any of the work myself. You were basically doing all the work.
Well, it's keeping you from falling over.
Normally, naturally, I wouldn't even try to go on a bike. I wouldn't even do it. And so while I was here this weekend, I went in the water trying to practice how to like use my legs and my arm and propel. And I know people are gonna ask this, how come you're from Jamaica and you don't know how to swim? There are a lot of Jamaicans that don't know how to swim. Especially if you're from the hills, big up Guava Ridge. You aren't really exposed to water unless you like go to the beach all the time or go to the river all the time. And yes, I did take swim classes in high school. I hated it. And it just never became a thing. Yes, I joined the Navy. Sure, you have to know how to swim for that too. But you barely have. You have to just make it to the end of the pool and do a little float, pro and float, do a little make your own thing. And that was like almost 9 years ago. So this weekend, it was nice just jumping in and going after it and not having to worry about my hair or just freedom, like floating and relaxing. And I think if I didn't meet you, I would be stuck in my element where I'm just like, no.
And you were talking about it this weekend before we left. She was like, why can't I just live a little?
Just
like I'm stuck inside this box.
Yes.
I feel like I don't go outside of my comfort zone. I just do the same thing every day.
I usually do.
And like, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago? She practiced riding a bike.
Yeah.
Now she's jumping off the pier and jumping off the raft, swimming around. Okay. Do a big jump.
1, 2, 3, go!
I think I did a belly flop. I think that's a life lesson. I
Look
feel
at
like
you go.
It's for everyone, no matter how old you are, no matter what color you are, no matter where you are. If there's something that you want to do, there's no limitations. You could go out and do it. There are things you could learn to do, and just if you want to learn a different language, fine. Want to learn how to ride a bike at almost 28? Hello, do it. If you want to swim and say you're not a swimmer and you're embarrassed about not knowing how to swim, who cares? It's your life. Get out there and do it. Try doing it. Don't go drowning.
Well, and talk about how you felt before you went in the water.
Yeah, before I went in the water, first of all, I was petrified because this is like a lake, and so you can't really see the bottom that much. There's fish in here, there's moss and algae and all that stuff in there, and naturally I'm like, ooh, we are not touching that with our toes.
Yeah, but you did it.
But I did it, and I felt it was terrifying going in first because I'm thinking the water is cold, but once you're in it, you're like, oh, the worst part is getting in. And that's the thing that's a life lesson. The worst part is getting in, starting, and then it just becomes better. It becomes open and freeing, and it's a lesson learned. Just do it. Don't worry about your hair. Don't worry about your skin. Just do it.
Yeah, go
It's a
enjoy your
commercial.
life.
Go enjoy your life.
Because otherwise you're going to be like 10, 20, 30 years from now and be like, how come I didn't just try that?
Yeah, didn't just do
How
it.
come I didn't tell that black Jamaican girl that I thought she was cute? How come I didn't run after her down the hill?
Down the hill.
But I did it. And now
You sure
look where
did.
we are.
Spiky.
With Spiky?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
spiky.
nice.
But anyway, I think that's what we wanted to talk about today.
Yeah.
Just doing it.
Yeah.
Doing it big. We need to make t-shirts that say that too.
We will, eventually.
Yeah.
Doing it big.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of like learning a different language,
Sure.
I think it'd be fun if I say a German phrase and you tell me what you think it is.
Oh, sure.
And you say a Jamaican phrase and I guess what it is.
Sure, sure.
And if we can't get it, then we just tell the other person what it is.
Sure.
So I'll start.
Go.
Okay. Guten Nacht.
Good night.
Nice.
I hear your family say it all the time.
That was quick. Guten Nacht is good night. We say that, it's kind of a habit in my house that we say that before bed.
Yeah,
Like
before
still.
I hear
Okay,
everybody
go
say
ahead.
it. I don't know what to say. You know this one. Want.
Wantem is like what's up. Or like what's going on.
Yeah.
Wantem.
Yeah. I want something to eat.
You want to eat.
I want something to eat. Yeah.
Break it down. Like what's the
Want.
first part?
Me.
Me.
Want
Want.
something.
Something.
Fi.
F.
Eat.
So instead of two, you say f.
Yeah. Fi.
Me want something to eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a common one. You
I
gotta
got
have,
it.
You gotta have a glass in your hand with a beverage in it. And what do you say?
Prost.
Prost. Prost is German for cheers. My dad even has a German shirt that says Prost on it.
Prost.
Yeah.
I learned that when we were deployed together. Prost for Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Prost. You say this all the time, like Bredren. Like
Bredren.
that. So like people would say, if they're walking by, they would be like, big up my Bredren.
What's big up mean?
Like
Shout out?
Like people would say all the time, like, yeah, like that, like, yeah, like a shout out, like, big up yourself, like, you know, it's like props to you kind of
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Like, or if you're passing by someone, big up is like, hello.
Okay. So kind of multi-meaning.
Yeah, sure. I think a lot of the, because Jamaican Patois is English, but just broken, like a slangy form of it.
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot of things that like, like it's just like, you know, little sayings, you know.
Get it loose.
Maybe then it will dry, because it hasn't been dried.
Oh, yeah. Air dry it.
Yeah, get some sun.
Margaritas.
Some margies. Uh-oh.
Why did your
Uh-oh.
hair curl down to me?
I don't know.
She let it out
Yeah,
How come?
I freed myself.
so it can dry.
Freed it, yeah. Let go is what I say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Cheers, you gotta clink. Prost.
Oh, it's plastic?
Yeah.
Prost, Prost.
Prost.
What's the other one?
Nostrovia.
Nostrovia.
Okay.
Do I go that way?
Sure.
Nice cast.
Wow, nice one. Oh, looks like you're getting something. We gotta reel it in. Oh. Set the hook.